Hello, this is Joe Malik from G1BC Live. We're down here at the Brighton Chamber office broadcasting today. We have a gentleman from the Bendix Academy going to talk about what it is. Can you tell them who you are and why you're
Yes, I am Todd Trainer, and I am the executive director of the Bendix Academy. The Bendix Academy is a new nonprofit organization that is targeted towards youth development.
here? And when you say youth development, what does that mean?
Yeah, so let me explain. The Bendix Academy is a place for generations to gather.
When you say what do you mean generations?
Yes.
Like apprentices and masters? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
older generation all the way down to 12 years old.
Okay.
Our target is 12 years old, and 12 years old on up. And so what we do is we bring generations together. We gather them together in a place, the Bendix Academy, which is a learning workshop, where what we do is we spend time together learning about the mechanical world. So our goal really is to teach toolmanship. To the young kids in order to help them mature into adulthood, hopefully to get a job in something that requires mechanical skills, the trades, maintenance, or even engineering. So what we do at the Bendix Academy is we teach something called toolmanship. And toolmanship is the art and skill of being able to use tools and machinery and being mechanically inclined or having mechanical ability. And this is really important for many of the jobs in the world today because it requires mechanical ability. Even if you're not in a job that requires mechanical ability, having your own mechanical ability at home gives you the confidence to be able to fix your own stuff. So we do this in a mentoring environment in a workshop. In a workshop where we deliver lessons. There's 160 lessons that we deliver that takes a child through from the simplest tools of hammers and screwdrivers all the way up to machining and engineering concepts.
I noticed that in our background back there. Is that your tool shed or what?
Yes, that is one. That's what we call the mentor tools, the tool bench, which is where all our mentor tools are displayed. And each student will have their own. I should say, when we get a mentor and a student together, they are assigned for that 2.5-hour lesson. They are assigned a workbench and their own tools, and they spend those 2.5 hours learning not only the art and skill of using tools and fixing things and making things, but also lessons in civility and maturity in order to help them through the difficult early years of entering into adulthood.
Yeah, but a lot of times too, like apprenticeship programs used to do that for younger people, right? And they're not around anymore. So, and our school systems don't teach workshops or wood shop so your academy is fitting a niche that needs to be filled, right?
Yeah, I do speak to a lot of industry leaders, and there's clearly a shortage of people entering into the trades or any of the skills that require, or any of the jobs and careers that require mechanical ability, to the point now where it's actually impacting work getting done. We can't finish our buildings on time. We can't get things repaired, and the price just keeps going up and up for us. So that's actually a big problem, and we need to turn that around. And everyone recognizes the problem, but no one has really gotten their arms around it yet. So the Bendix Academy is a unique way to solve this problem. And in fact, you might be able to compare a bit to the Boy Scouts. You said you were a Boy Scout when you were a kid, and
Eagle Scout. Yeah.
in Eagle Scout, you achieved a very high rank in Boy Scouts. That's great. So it's a time to come together for that. In our place, instead of using the outdoors and learning how to camp out at night and doing all the outdoor stuff and survival, we're doing it in a workshop. So we're using the older generation, retirees and non-retirees, to teach them decades and decades of experience.
So did they get a certificate of accomplishment? Is that what that is?
They get a certificate of accomplishment. So this is not a certification program. This is wiring their minds to have mechanical ability and have the comprehension of all things mechanical and physical in the world. And then this will allow them to then choose if they want to go into a mechanical career or perhaps even engineering, which is really STEM based.
Right. Well, good. Sorry about that, folks. What is your background?
I grew up with a father and a grandfather that taught me all about tools. So I am a mechanic a handyman mechanic at home. I've also restored airplanes with my father. So I've been in the aviation area for a long time. My career, however, was a project manager in the storage and in the IT arena. So I didn't use a lot of my mechanical skills there. But I have since left my job in order to direct this full time, because I truly believe that having mechanical skills is something that every child should have the opportunity to learn.
Oh, absolutely. Well, thank you. Any closing statement before we?
So there are some things that we're looking for. We're based out of Brighton, Michigan. So we are the pandemic has been a problem, of course, so we can't get a lot of the young kids together with the older ones. So we're getting ready to relaunch here pretty soon, as soon as we're allowed. And I tell you what, there's 3 things that we're looking for. We're looking for help in developing our content, because we have now 160 lessons that we're going to be teaching, 160 things, everywhere from hammers to CNC machinery to how to measure and how to weigh things, and all sorts of engineering concepts. So we could use some help. If anybody has time and wants to spend time helping us develop curriculum, that'd be great. Also, we're looking for seed sponsors, because when we reopen, we're going to be in a professional area out in the Brighton Howell area, rather than working out of a little garage that we have been for the last 3 years. And we're also looking for board members. If there's somebody that is really interested in being a part of this groundbreaking program, we'd love to have you on board.
Sounds good. Well, thank you for coming down today and
Yes.
talking about what you're doing. And this is Joe Malik from G1ABC On Air. Good day.